Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come. I'm always asked, what's the secret to success? But there are no secrets. Be humble. Be hungry. And always be the hardest worker in the room. Attitude and enthusiasm play a big part in my life. I get excited about the things that inspire me. I also believe in laughing and having a good time. Life is anything but predictable. I like to use the hard times in the past to motivate me today. I found that with depression, one of the most important things you could realize is that you're not alone. Around every corner, always protect the engine that powers you. Check your ego at the door. The ego can be the great success inhibitor. It can kill opportunities, and it can kill success. I'll never, ever be full. I'll always be hungry. Obviously, I'm not talking about food. Growing up, I had nothing for such a long time. Someone told me a long time ago, and I've never forgotten it, once you've ever been hungry, really, really hungry, then you'll never, ever be full. I've always seen first responders as unsung heroes and very special people because, when everyone else is running away from danger, they run into it. Not only do I think being nice and kind is easy, but being kind, in my opinion, is important. For me, training is my meditation, my yoga, hiking, biking all rolled into one. Wake up early in the morning, generally around 4 o'clock, and I'll do my cardio on an empty stomach. Stretch, have a big breakfast, and then I'll go train. I'm very low-key. I don't really blend in, so it's difficult to go out in public. I like to do things that are kind of quiet, whether it's a dinner at my house or a restaurant, or a movie night at home. With drive and a bit of talent, you can move mountains. I know. I've done it. I was brought up as an only child, and we were very close. But when I was 14, we got evicted. We came home to a padlock, and I looked up at my mom and she was crying, and there was nothing to do. I was fortunate and I was lucky that I had a couple of people in my life who cared about me. I had good, loving parents. My philosophy is, it's always very rewarding when you can make an audience laugh. I don't mind making fun of myself. I like self-deprecating comedy. But I'd like you to laugh with me occasionally, too. I am not The Rock. I am Dwayne Johnson. I've learned never to say never. There are definitely people who disagree with certain creative decisions you make. Pleasing everyone is pretty hard. If you tell me there's something I can't do, I'll want to do it even more. Especially when it comes to entertaining. I was raised by strong women, and that DNA is in my daughter and wife, I can eat 2 large pizzas and a tray of brownies in one sitting. I'm not sharing that. We can get another one, but I ain't sharing. Ain't nothing like a good cry. I've never gone wrong trusting my gut. When I say I'm going to take care of a woman, I don't just mean physically or sexually or romantically. I'm going to take care of her emotionally and spiritually. I'm going to take care of her in all ways. I take a lot of pride in that today. If I had to describe myself to an alien, I'd say I was bigger than the average human, enjoy a drink or two with a good meal, and have a bigger head than most. I'd also say I'm really handsome, especially if they were a female alien. The one thing that I keep learning over and over again is that I don't know nothing. I mean, that's my life lesson. When I was 8 years old, I saw Raiders of the Lost Ark in Charlotte, North Carolina. I walked out of there and was so inspired. I loved the movie, and I knew I wanted to be that guy. For Hercules, I went for the demigod look, big and mean. When you're playing a character like the son of Zeus, you only get one shot. I have an immense amount of respect for acting. I've always loved movies and was always fascinated by movie making. But to become an actor, I wanted to commit myself. Wrestling was like stand-up comedy for me. Every night I had a live audience of 25,000 people to win over. My goal was never to be the loudest or the craziest. It was to be the most entertaining.